like we need to talk about Yuta and Rika a little bit more.
Okay.
Since they're so...
integral?
Yeah, integral to this film. I think that with the story between Rika and Yuta, that could be really melodramatic, which can kind of take me out of it sometimes. But I think the way it was done and these sort of flashbacks they did to moments between the two of them, it is timed really well. You just get these little snippets, so it's not enough to kind of be like, I'm showing you this whole melodramatic story. You're cutting back and forth between the past and the present in such a nice juxtaposed way, because you're seeing this like cute little girl and this like beautiful friendship, and then you see like Rika's terrifying.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Alien.
Like the Sigourney Weaver movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, the look of it, yeah, it looks like a white, what are they called? Xenomorph.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely had that look.
But I also really like what you were talking about with the little snippets of going back at the memories. Because we only get little snippets of what was going on, that also increased the mystery of like
Totally.
what actually happened. Because with those little snippets, we're only seeing part of the story, and we're also only seeing kind of the part of the story that Yuta would like us to see, because he's the one telling the story, or he's the one that the story is happening to, and he's the one that's like allowing us to see these memories. But then when we finally get to the full story of what exactly what happened, that was like a really well done thing that they did, because the whole time Yuta's thinking that he is cursed by this evil spirit, and it's Rika, and she is like following him around, and he can't get close to anybody because the cursed spirit of Rika will attack them. But it turns out that he is actually the one that cursed her, because he could not accept her death, and it still haunted him, and he needed to, it was like kind of a beautiful thing of like, he needed to let go of that in order to set her free. But he wasn't ready, and he wasn't ready to deal with that trauma of seeing his love have her. I mean, they said in the movie her head was caved in, and that would
she
be,
was unrecognizable.
Yeah, that would be traumatic for anybody.
Anyone at any age, for
Yeah.
sure. And I think, you learn a lot about a movie with how it might show something like that.
Yes.
Because it doesn't totally lean into the gore, but it also doesn't step away from it. There's a lot that's implied, which I think makes it far scarier.
Yeah.
But, you don't have that like disgust feeling if you actually kind of saw it. So things are hidden, but, you just have those little body horrors of like a limb kind of going in a direction it shouldn't, and seeing blood, and seeing this, that it's her, and it's this small body, and him, Yuta, just standing there, shaking, eyes wide, like unable to do anything. And, it's so visceral. You can just like feel that moment, that disbelief, that just shock that's starting to set in, and the grief that's about to start. And, I think that, Rika as a character, as the xenomorph, is really motivated. It totally makes sense. And I think, there's a moment towards the end where he's telling her that he loves her.
Mm-hmm.
And they have this like intimate moment, and it looks like he might even like kind of kiss her nose. Is that where the nose is? I don't know. But it's really sweet. And I think, normally if you see somebody, about to mac on a monster, you'd be like, ugh. I mean, like cute, but also, ugh. But this time it's just like, this is just really sweet.
Yeah, well, because it's not actually Rika, and that's just what she's become because of the negative emotions that were associated with her death for Yuta. And I just think that like the story of those two was so compelling and very well done.
Mm-hmm.
And how it had like a twist at the end too, of like who was actually cursed. Like it was very well done, and I think that's one of the best aspects of this movie.
Thanks for watching that clip from the Anime Movie Podcast. Follow the links in the description below to hear full episodes, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more fun clips like this.